Hello and welcome to the program Ghana Speaks. My name is Sinoki Ju. Like we do it all the time, we discuss issues of local, national, and international importance. This show probably brought to you by the Hawk Investigations and WACO. If you need something to be investigated, probably around your environment, around your school, your workplace, you want undercover team or you want investigators, call on the Hawk Agency on 020-228-3252. And if you need sand, stones, gravel for building construction, there's but one company I recommend for you, that's WACO. Call them on 0505-714871. That's 0505-714871. Once you call them, they'll be there to assist you. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
This is Hawk TV.
Welcome back. So grateful that you've made time on this very network, on the Hawk TV. As always, we're going to be discussing issues of national and international importance. We'll be discussing something in relation to what happened to the beautiful young souls that we lost in Ghana, and also discussing the Nigerian relationship as well. But let's start with what happened at the El-wak Stadium. It's a sad event, very sad event. We live in a country where if you need a job, you have to pay. The person does not have the money, but the person who's unemployed will have to go through every means possible to get money to go and bribe someone. Go to the various institutions where we train our degree student, diploma student, technical student. Even to pass your exams, you need to give the lecturer something. Where did we get this whole thing from? Corruption is all over. Now, guess what happened at the military camp? These young souls, I'm told about 60,000. I stand to be corrected. 60,000 in number applied nationwide. And we're just going to enlist, I think, 4,000 or so. So if every form costs, let's say 200 Ghana, as people are saying, others are saying 300, others are saying 500, but let's go with the 200 Ghana. How much do you think the military command is going to make? That money, where is it going? So these people who applied, if you look at the background, you can see some of them do not even have the qualities. What makes a soldier? Because you need to have a particular height, you need to have certain things. But you could see that some of them were smallish. How did they even get there? Because of unemployment. Because there's no money in the system. Unemployment. So many a time people make the statement that unemployment among the youth is a threat to national security. Very true. Because today, people have realized that the only way to get a job after school is either to go into the military, fire service, teaching, nursing. So look at the kind of service or services that we are currently, getting. Because not all of them are patriots. Some of them went there because there's no option. How on earth should we have the situation that happened at that very, military command? How did it happen? These people, just look at the size of some of them. They don't qualify, obviously. Now let me come to the soldiers. I'm even surprised that the CDS and the entire military command, those who were in charge of that very operation, they are still at post. By now, they should have resigned. In the past, we used to have this kind of, respect for our military people. You are still at post. So you told these young folks to come. Some reported as early as 3 a.m., others even 12 midnight. They stayed up to the morning, and look at what happened. 6 ladies, 6 beautiful ladies. You've lost them. So in this era, this global era, look at the way passport office runs their system. Once you are given a number, they'll give you a date, and then you go there, you take it, and that's it. So you know too well that the very day that you've been given, or the date that you've been given, once you go there, all will be sorted. So I was hoping to see the same thing. That people who are supposed to defend us, you couldn't even defend these young souls. How can you defend us? Are we serious as a country? And then you hear people trying to politicize it. Oh, in the MPP, we didn't do this. NDC, they are doing this. Look, this has nothing to do with politics. It has everything to do with you and me. It has everything to do with Ghanaians. What happened was a mistake that shouldn't have happened, and someone must be made to answer, because a life is lost. Not just a life, lives are lost. Have you had a chance of watching the video? I don't want to show any video here. The families of the deceased persons. Look at the hell they are going through. It's so sad. It's so sad. So in this era, global era, where the military command could have just given a simple rule that if you meet this particular criteria, go on this particular site, apply, and then we will give you a date and a number. So you know too well that once you go there, you merit it. That is why. So you check your height and all those things, because per the rules, it will be added that if you do not meet the criteria and you force yourself to come and waste our time, you'll be fined. People then will know that yes, that is where they are going, military, where rules and laws work. So before anyone goes to sit behind the PC or picks the phone to fill in any form, the person will be, certain that he or she qualifies. Then you give them a date, you give them a time. Just like it happens at the passport, office. You made all these people to come. They look at the way you were caning them. Why? And the words that were coming from the mouth of some of these idiots, this and that. Even for me, using such words is difficult. Highly trained military officers. How did these people even get into the military? How? Because my Canada, soldier, they are local, say when you are then. What's the soldier when you are dinner? I don't know what can I. The saddest thing, as the honorable man said, Kenny Japan, who once was the chairman of the Defense Council, he said that what hurt him is that those who used the back door have already been employed. They didn't even go there. They enjoyed themselves. While the patriots, the true patriots who wanted to serve, were there struggling. How do we even control the crowd? How do we control crowd? Soldiers who are supposed to defend us against the external enemies couldn't even protect the young souls. 6 young ladies dead and gone. Now listen to what this I don't know if I should say honorable or what this woman said at Parliament.
There is nothing that happens that doesn't happen at the right time. This is what the Almighty Allah has ordained for them. Today is their day. No matter how, no matter what, no matter who was there, as what, even if we brought all the presidents of the world to sit there as ministers or whatsoever, once today is ordained for them to die, they will. And this is what has happened. Unless you don't believe in the oneness of God.
So for you to say that these kids, their death was ordained by God. Why do you need to make the same statement when Omwanebo and Co. of blessed memory passed on? Many a time I say that people must learn what we call public speech. How to speak in what? Public. There are things that you can say, but you need to look at the timing and where you are standing and be very certain and be very careful. People have died. It's because of some of these statements that people many a time insult religious institutions. What has God got to do with the death of 6 young ladies? So when we lost those 8 beautiful souls in August, are you going to say that it was something that was designed by God for them to go, out in that manner? As a member of parliament, all he needed to do was to keep quiet if he had nothing to say. Obviously, the point he wanted to make was that we should let it go because it's God's doing or God's work. But was that statement needed at that particular time? Look at the way each and every person in the country is insulting you. If that person was your daughter, your son, your family, are these the words that you are going to use? When we lost those 8 people, you never say it was designed by God. You were in parliament and you kept quiet. You should be ashamed of the words you used, woman. I need to tell you that. In any serious country, by now, you would have resigned. Member of parliament, who asked you to talk? Do you know how it feels to lose one life? Now these people are gone. I watched a video of one of them. The mother said the daughter had earlier told her that, "Mom, do not call me because the place will be very busy. Right after the program, I'll call you." Unfortunately, a gentleman was the one who, the mother called and the gentleman answered and said, "Please come to 37 Military Hospital. Your daughter is in critical condition." At the time, the daughter was dead, but they didn't want to, tell her. And when they went there, the daughter was dead. And you come as an MP to come and stand and say these things. Politics is destroying our country. We've employed people who do not merit. From the university, senior high school, all these institutions, this is where bribery begins. Corruption has become the normal thing within the day. Let's pay the lecturer, let's pay the master, let's do this so we can pass our exams. These are the things happening. So by the time the person completes university and enters any public institution, the person is already corrupted. And we keep saying that we're going to fight corruption. I'm really saddened by this very event. But what can we say? It has happened. You are still watching Ghana Speaks with me, Inoki Joe.